to your Astro Dice reading for January. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you in the beginning of the year. The next reading coming out will be your manifestation video for 123 Portal, okay, which started December 31st, which will run until January 7th, okay? So be sure to check that out if you're into learning about manifestation. Okay, let's go. Going straight into, whoa. First sign out is Virgo energy in the 4th house with some sun energy. Nice. So having the sun over here is your immortal spirit. Purpose and destiny is involved. Doing it Virgo style over here. You have the energy around you is dutiful, hesitant, humble, with a discriminating, diligent, and painstaking air. A lot of hard work going on over there. She's going to break her back. She's going to need a chiropractor after a while, a really good, nice, hot bath. Let's see. A lot of hard work. Going straight into the 4th house. As soon as you figure out what that is. There it is. Your home and roots of your being. Okay, so let's get in here and see what's going on with you, my friends. Okay, getting straight into the soul purpose of the 4th house. This is where your home is, your family is, your dog, your house itself. Those you live with. All right, if you have roommates. Going straight into the beginning of the month, middle of the month, and the end of the month. Obstacles and challenges. No recognition and reward. But not really feeling the emotional loss. So I like that though, because it's like, okay, I'm putting up with these obstacles and these challenges, right? I'm not seeing any teamwork over here. Where's the teamwork in the house? But I'm not going to allow it to just kill my beginning of the month. Right? It's like I have New Year's resolutions. I have things that I want to get done. I'm not going to allow this to 100% affect me in the way that maybe they're trying to trigger you. Wow, why do I feel that? Maybe you know that they're supposed to be doing something and it's triggering you, or they're trying to trigger you. I mean, it could even be that like you have somebody coming to do your roof, right? And the roofers are late, and you know what? It's like you keep saying and you keep putting it off, you know, and we're not building anything. Hello. But I'm not going to allow that to 100% affect me because I'm trying to do something else. So it's almost like I can see the 2 of Cups behind me. So I'm not going to 100% allow this into my energy. Or I really feel like somebody is, you know, giving you obstacles and challenges, trying to trigger you. And you're saying, no, I'm not going to be triggered by that. Why do I keep feeling that? I feel like that's the one. Like I'm still doing what I'm supposed to be doing with my Virgo over here. But that's the painstaking air, right? That's the, you know, yeah, shattered dreams, domestic disharmony, misaligned, struggling relationship. But I'm not going to allow it to, to 100%. I'm not going to allow your bad behavior to 100% trigger me. I just keep feeling like they want to trigger you. Or that you know that they're trying. It's like they're doing it on purpose. Why do I keep feeling that? You guys can write that in a comment if you just feel like they know how to get under my skin and they're doing it on purpose. Could even be teenagers. Right? Oh, nope, not going to let you trigger me today, son. Yeah, under the recognition and reward, you have the creative blockage, selfishness, impatience, codependency, taking inaction. Maybe you know that they're be overwhelming you no matter what the situation is. And maybe they're just being very indecisive about a situation, which to you just feels like you're trigger. I'm just gonna leave it there. You're triggering me. You're trying to trigger me. I don't know. But over here, yeah, see, it's because I have wishful thinking and I know what's going on. I have a purpose over here. I understand the purpose of the situation when it comes down to it, and I'm in my own light. I'm understanding what's going on, and I have choices over here. I'm not going to let you do this because they're looking to try to put you out in the cold. They're trying to upset you for whatever purpose, but you're saying, I'm standing in my limelight. I'll just keep going to work. You just keep doing whatever you're doing. Keep drinking that vodka, whatever you want, whatever, but you're not going to trigger me today. It's almost like wherever they were trying to trigger you before, you've just kind of given up the ghost over there on that and saying, hey, I'm not going to let you do it anymore. It's like they're trying. I don't, discontent. Intuition. It's like I'm just keeping it there. The waiting game. Yep, trying to take away your authority and your control with their bad behavior. So on the discontent and boredom over here with the Four of Cups, it's kind of like, yeah, well, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to contemplate on what it is. I know that I want my house, my fourth house. I know I want my castle, king of my castle, queen of my castle. I know the way I want it to be done, but I just see that it's not going to be done that way. Intuitively, I understand, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for you to come back around. I'm going to wait for this to be over. I'm going to wait for you to shed that away. Get over whatever you're doing. So whatever you're doing, I'm not going to let it affect me so much. But it is at the back of my mind, because otherwise it wouldn't be in tarot. So it is affecting you. It's just not affecting you the way that they're trying to trigger you. Right? So of course it's in your mind. It's in your heart. Otherwise it wouldn't be here. It's just causing confusion because you're like, okay, so, you feel like they're using clouded judgment and you understand this, but then yet again, you don't understand. And I think that the understanding from your intuition is, from your intuitive point is, I get what you're doing and I understand I get what you're doing. I just don't understand why you're doing it. That's it. I don't understand what your point is. Why are you doing this? So it's almost like you're rethinking on how to get through this frustration. Because you have inner clarity where they're clouding their own judgment. You see their clouded judgment. And sudden change, there it is. Because that's that intuition, the sudden insight of, I clearly see what you're doing and you're causing a tower. You're causing this chaos. You're causing this disruption. But like I said, the confusion is, why do you want to do this? Oh, shit. Why did I know that was coming? I just felt the Four of Wands coming. I wanted to see it right side up, but I didn't want to see it upside down. But I knew it was coming. Why are you making conflict with others in the house? Why are you having conflict with me? Why are you breaking down the communication? Why are you causing all this conflict within the home? I clearly see you doing it. I'm intuitive enough to pick up every little trigger that you're making and seeing where you're doing, but I just don't get why, right? Why is the disharmony? Why is the conflict here? Why are you giving us swords? And I want to say us because I want to feel like for whoever I'm picking up on this, there is children involved, or it is a child. No matter what the situation is, it's causing a major breakdown. It's like the house is on fire. Seriously, with the tower over here. They're causing more chaos and more stress than that's necessary. Now you're going within emotional withdrawal. That's it. It's like I played my game right. I tried to not worry about this so much, but by the end of the month now I'm starting to withdraw from the situation. Before I didn't allow it to affect me so much in the beginning of the month. It was in my mind that I was working around it, but now I'm having a hard time working around it. So now I'm taking a withdrawal for victory and success. I'm going for my Six of Wands, trying to take the authority back. So now you're going to try to take the authority back within the homestead, right in hopes that everything will calm down, putting, going to put your best foot forward in the situation, but yet you're also emotionally withdrawn. So it feels like at the end of the month, you're going to start becoming emotionally withdrawn, and then all of a sudden, I just feel like you're going to have this aha kind of moment, and then you're going to stand your ground as the boss over here. Like, enough is enough, towards probably around the 29th to the 30th of the month, right, for victory and success for the homestead, for the family, for yourself, whoever's involved, right? Because you've had too many disappointments, so you're abandoning, you're withdrawing. Same card on top of each card. The moon over here is saying that there's nothing left here. I'm just going to escape the situation. It doesn't mean that you actually have to leave the house. It just means emotionally and energy wise, I'm leaving this relationship behind. I'm leaving this behind. It's probably for mental clarity more than anything. I'm going to work. I'm going to focus on my pinnacle. I'm going to work. I'm going to be in very protective mode, though. Still protective mode, though. You have children in the house, you're in a very protective mode, in very disciplined mode. Waiting for your victory and success, waiting for that wheel to turn. You're really waiting for that wheel to turn, but for the change, you feel like it's unpredictable of how this wheel is going to change in your favor. You want it to change, from point A to point B with a good change or victory, but I feel like for a lot of you in your mind, you're just, very unsure, because there's just so many shortcuts and so many delays to the situation of getting to that new chapter, right? So you just feel like there's an incompletion at this time. So it looks like you're going to be seeking your own personal closure to the situation as you're getting strong over here and now going into boss mode. Whoa. You're going to come clean about how you feel and confess how you feel about this situation. Now this is turning over a new leaf. This is where you're done with the delays. You're tired of the lack of passion, of how they're doing things. You're hoping that with the star card, that you opening up and saying your words, right, using your heart, using your mind, and coming clean and confessing how you feel will change this situation into, a resolution. But this just causes a pause and surrender of this person. It just makes them stop. It makes them pause. They're in hangman mode. They feel the friction and the discord, and this causes more arguments. Wow, that sucks. I think you knew it was going to come, though, anyways. That they were going to argue their point. You're offering and following your heart, and you're offering your cup. You're trying to propose to them, new beginnings, new things, trying to make them understand things is what it looks like. Trying to offer a solution is what it looks like, but they're disorganized, dysfunctional. This could have something to do with gambling as well. They're just so reckless and so frustrated about the situation. Doesn't look like they're coming towards you. No. Looks like there's nothing at this time. If anything, they're being over emotional about the situation. Intolerant. They're not really listening. They're not using they're not using any kind of intuition at all. So you could feel like they're just going to withdraw from you for the situation. They're going to back up, withdraw, go into their hidey hole. They feel like it's just a misunderstanding and that you're taking it overboard. Okay. Wow. I've had a lot of readings this month. Some really, really good, and then some that this karmic release is just coming. We can just feel the energies on how they're pulling for the new year to get to a substantial footing for people for what you need to make these New Year's resolutions. And this is really one of them, right? It's pulling you towards your wheel of fortune, but it's saying you have to get out of this old area of your life and make completions with this and close certain chapters out make those forgivenesses, do these things, right, so that we can have what it is we want. It's like something that's probably been going on for quite a while, and Spirit's really pushing out that tower to a lot of people in the beginning of the year. Get these things rolling, right, so we can get back to the happiness, get back to where we need to be, right, for the sole purpose of the situation and your journey. So, okay, my friends, that was it for you. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.